Let's split up and take a look around. We need to find information that will help us with your kingdom. We are just looking for How to Kingdom. I'm going to hunt down some books about the nations of your world and their histories. Yeah, I guess Roland definitely needed to read, though. Alright, let us know if you find anything interesting, won't you? At least this isn't like a weird book dungeon. I say, waiting for book dungeon to reveal itself. I like book dungeons. They're interesting. Oh, I actually have to just read A Night at the Library. I have to just find every book. Read it. There's a book entitled Broadleaf, a Guide. Would you like to read it? Yeah. A kingdom of the cutting edge. At the cutting edge. That's probably where the robots are. I think that's where Facebook started too. I am going to keep calling it Facebook. You can't stop me. Located in the center of Automia, Broadleaf is one of the world's newest nations. Once just a tiny settlement hidden amid dense forest, Zip Vector's inventions and business savvy have turned it into the world's most technically advanced kingdom. Bastion, its kingmaker, is said to be more concerned with self-improvement and protecting his realm. All of Broadleaf's institutions are situated in the giant tower known as the Treehouse, which is also the headquarters of Broadleaf, Inc. The kingdom was found on a rich seam of magical ore, the intensive mining and exploitation of which fueled its explosive development, but also caused the local environment to become terribly polluted. Practical technology for all several conflicts have taken place between the people of Broadleaf and the local monsters over control of the region's resources, and tensions remain high to this day. Many bandits and monsters attacked the treehouse during its construction, but they proved no match for Broadleaf's advanced weaponry. These battles were an excellent showcase for the company's wares. You reading anything, Batu? Can you even read? God, at least a book will make a pillow when you're tired trying to make sense of the confused things. You'd wake up with a bump on your head if you tried that with one of those great rocky nonsenses. I don't think he can read. This book entitled Ding Dong Dell, a Guide. And we're basically just learning about the kingdoms, which was, I think, why we came here, but Roland definitely needed to know this stuff too. Kingdom steeped in history and tradition, Ding Dong Dell is a kingdom situated in the northern part of the Summerlands. Grimalkin, Mousekind, and humans have coexisted there for centuries. It has the longest history of any of the world's nations, thanks in no small part to the unwavering protection of its kingmaker, the noble Oakenheart. I mean, I guess if it's the only kingdom that exists from, you know, Kuni I, it has lasted for a while. The cats and mice of Ding Dong Dell have a long history of animosity. Indeed, according to one account, there was once a war between them that lasted several centuries. Some even claim that the Mousinger, a famous mouse clan, were driven into the sewers while the Grimalkin oppressors lived peacefully lives on above ground. Local humans try to avoid becoming involved in this conflict and give politics a wide berth. I like that the humans are like, nah. Recent tumult, the Tildrums had ruled over Ding Dong Dell for generations until the premature death of King Lionheart put his young son Evan in the throne. The mice saw an opportunity, staged a coup, and drove the boy king out of the country. Tensions in the kingdom have run high ever since. Grimalkin are not allowed to leave, and only those who have been granted special permissions may now visit. They really updated that book quick, didn't they?
Blimey.
These books are all made of stone. Imagine if you made a mistake while writing one. You'd have to start all over again. Well, that's why book burnings don't happen. I feel like we're going to have to go through there and there's going to be big book dungeons still. I'm waiting for book dungeon. Allegoria. Which land was this? This name was brought up, I just already forgot when. Long lost magical kingdom, Allegoria was a large kingdom that once stood on the continent of Nazca. Okay. Its kingmaker was known as the Horned One. Oh, right. It had to do with Snake Man. And was possessed of great power and great volatility. Doloran, Allegoria's last king, was unable to control this fearsome creature, and his kingdom and land on which it stood was lost. It was said to be a beautiful, peaceful place, but no traces of it remained. That was a short story. Obviously, it's going to be very important information. How you doing, lady?
Look, yes.
Look and fly. You may look around all you like, but no running. None at all. I shan't have it. My bookie wookies cannot stand the sound of clomping feet. I'm running. You can't stop me. Hydropolis. An ocean kingdom governed by strict rules, Hydropolis is the maritime kingdom comprising several islands known collectively as the Hydropelago. The population is mostly made up of humans and merfolk, and fishing dominates the economy. With its fresh seafood dishes being highly regarded, Brine Skimmer, the nation's kingmaker, lives beneath the sea and is rarely seen. Queen Nerea, the ruler of Hydropolis, has decreed a number of activities to be strictly forbidden. Furthermore, tourists and merchants from overseas are forced to pay punitive taxes, meaning that although the kingdom is a beautiful and fascinating place, it seldom receives any visitors. Many locals object to these draconian rules, and though local officials do their best to suppress this dissatisfaction, it has yet to be fully quelled. Battle for supremacy. Humans and merfolk now coexist peacefully in Hydropolis, but this was not always the case. Land and sea battles between the two races once raged for a period of several decades. The fighting did not come to an end until a human was able to overcome Brine Skimmer's brutal trial and form a king's bond with him. Alright, well obviously all this information is here because we're gonna need it. Flippin' heck, man, it'd take you a lifetime and a half to get through all these lots. We'd best make sure we pick our reading material wisely in it. I don't know, man. The books all have like 3 pages.
Gosh.
Could probably read them all in a day. Gosh, look at all these books. This puts the library back at Ding Dong Dell to shame. Alright, last book. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't get a Gold Paw one, because like we already finished that. Maybe there's important information though. Kingdom where all is left to luck. Goldpaw is a large kingdom situated in the southern part of the Summerlands. The local population is dominated by dog folk. In Goldpaw, everything is left to chance, even the tax rate is determined by the roll of a die. Longfang, the local kingmaker, is held in high esteem on account of his reputation as a bringer of good fortune. Gambling is part of day-to-day life in Goldpaw, and its state-operated casino is also popular with visitors to the kingdom. Fortune-telling is also highly prized, and the local people tend to consult the stars in times of confusion or distress. As a result, the leader of Goldpaw, otherwise known as the Grand High Roller, has tended to having quite a talent for clairvoyance. Master Pugnacious is the current High Roller. A beacon of regional peace, the port of Capstan upon Hull is considered part of Goldpaw for administrative purposes. Goldpaw once sought to gain control over other settlements on the Eider Downs, but their attempts were repelled in a series of bloody battles. These scars have long since healed, however, but not least because many people from the provinces have since moved to Goldpaw in search of fortune. Guess that's why there's a lot of like warrior dogs here too. Alright, I think that's about as much as I need to know for now. I can't believe there's already stuff in here about the coup over in Ding Dong Dell. This place is more up to date than it looks. That's what I said. Why use stone books if you have Facebook though? I'd better catch up with the others and figure out what to do next. Hello? Did you figure anything out? Have you finished checking everything, Roland? All done. Alright, let's go and find the others. Sometimes to keep my sanity, I have to make the accent even worse. Just thinking. Alright, I think I read up on the history of pretty much every major nation in your world. This place sure has seen its fair share of wars, though I guess that's true of my world too. I also forgot all about the nuke, but whatever. But if this stuff is anything to go by, the only way to steer clear of all the fighting would be to have no contact whatsoever with any other country, period. That ain't precisely the jolliest of conclusions, but it sounds about right to me. Roland, I've been thinking. What if we could unite the world? Yeah, that's what you've been saying. For a world where one big country, everyone would live happily ever after. Well, there would be no one to fight, would there?
Yeah!
Of course, that's an amazing idea. You're a genius. Tawny, he's 5, and you're like, what, 6? I don't know. What? He's like 10-ish, right? Like, realistically? 12, 11, around there? Sure, unite the world and there'd be no one left to fight. That would certainly put an end to war. But look at these books. Read what they're saying. Nobody in history has ever come close to doing what you're proposing. It's a fool's errand. Hee, I'm Bodley. I'm here with my lipstick. Oh, yes, they have. Yes. Really? Are you gonna tell me when they all united to fight the White Witch that counts or something? Ferdinand, Mighty Ferdinand, yes, that's the name of the chapter. I forgot because this has been a big goose chase. Wrote a great treaty, Declaration of Interdependence, got them all to sign it. Great big countries, teeny weeny countries, all of them, yes. He was a hero, Also, like, look at that person and tell me that's not the curious boy. He was a hero, my hero, so handsome, Didn't even try to hide it. Like, I feel like you could be surprised by P just because you almost never saw the White Witch before she became the White Witch until the end when it was clear that it was P. But, like, that was just there. You could have put a mask on him. Amazing, so someone has done it before. Huh? I just read every history book in here, and none of them so much as mentioned his name. You have to go to the dungeon library, lad. Of course not, it's top secret, only special people know. King Ferdinand. Alright everyone, let's head back home and decide what we're going to do next. We need to talk more about this banner of ours. Is that the end of the chapter? Please tell me it's the end of the chapter, because I already hate this chapter. I feel like we need to have like a big boss, but this chapter is just... It's just basically get everything that you need up and ready to go. I guess I will go to... Let me look real quick before I do that. 19, okay, I can do that. I want to make sure that it's, like, doable before I start going on a wild goose chase to do that mission. Because God knows I don't want to deal with what I was trying to do with the scary dark creatures. Oh, I found him. He's just right here. We saved him.
Welcome.
He's amiable. I suppose you've come to buy some of me wares, have you? Well, you've come at a bad time. I've not to sell you.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, we were told that a merchant and his bodyguard were attacked by bandits in this area. Would you happen to know anything about that? Gar, there was I thinking you were customers. I know not about this traveler of yours, nor of bandits neither. But as a merchant passes through these parts often enough, he usually hires a fellow traveler to act as his bodyguard too. Rumor has it that he offers discounts on his wares in exchange for services rendered. That must be the merchant Tabius was talking about. Do you have any idea where he might have gone? Well, last I saw of him, he was headed towards the Crookneck Cavern. You could do worse than to look there for the swab. Crookneck Cavern, alright, thank you very much. Was that where I was before? No, that's here. No, it's definitely past this point. Which I'm gonna fast travel, because I don't want to... trapdoor map too. Here, I guess would be better. Just because I don't know what like world map would mean for Cloud Coil since there's 2 exits. So this is probably good enough, right? Probably. Oh yeah, this is the cave I was in before. I got confused about when I did find that cave, and it was just over here. And the enemies don't want to fight, so good stuff. They're just hanging out in their natural habitats of just walking. I'm still glad that they will stop chasing you, though. Even that scary wyvern's like, I don't want to deal with them. Did you see they're level 21? That's too crazy for a level 7 like myself. No way I can handle those creatures. Does someone try to come at me? Oh, level 4. I'm gonna fight you. Because you're level 14 and that's weird to me. Also, I should be able to deal with you very easily. Very easily. Don't know why you even bothered. Don't know why I even bothered. Alright, now we should be fine. And then there'll be a scary boss here that I can't beat. Because it's too powerful. I kind of want more party members. I don't think it's that big of a deal to have them. But I would like more. Still nothing like important here, just a guy.
Wow.
Dodgy dealer. Well, you've done well to make it all the way out here. I think you deserve a look at some of my most special wares. Roll up, outrageous bargains exclusively for everyone. Tobias's knapsack. An important item in a side quest. I guess I do need to buy that one then. You like you have a guilder or two, young man. Why not stock up? Okay, well, till next time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you kindly, young man. You've made a fine choice, if I may say so. That pack's got everything you need if you're setting out on an adventure: a weapon, food, even a comfy pair of trousers. This sword has the word Tobias written on the pommel.
Yep.
Or that's the brand name, and a very fine brand it is, too. Can I get my money back? Is that so? And what's that same brand name of yours doing embroidered in this here breeches,
Yep.
Why, they're made by the same company, of course. Do you think we were born yesterday, you swine, ye? This here is a Tobias's kit, you piddleford it, and now you're trying to sell it off. You and that bandits have been working together all along, haven't you? You pretended to hire Tobias just so you could lure him into the cannon and steal everything he had. Woo! Kiki, you're a sharp one, eh? Looks like you saw through our little ruse. What a shame you're not sharp enough to avoid getting yourself pinched just like your friend. I could just kick them. Yeah, just hand over your swag and nobody will get hurt. Alright, you drongos? You heard if you think you'll have got... If you will go along quietly with your thievery, you're nothing coming even, lad. Let's teach these scurvy dogs a lesson they'll not forget.
Prepare to be
Oh. Can I get my money back, though? Killed a man. You can't tell me he's not dead. That man was killed. Killing many men. This is a weird spot to start the fight. Just because we're like really up on a corner here. Got a nice treasure out of it. You guys couldn't even handle that one person? I like their masks though. Ghoul. Don't look so nervous now, friend. Sure, it will hurt something fierce, but they'll not feel it for long. Stop, please. Please don't hurt me. I'll give back everything I stole. I'll never do anything like this again, I promise. I got 1,000 guilders. Right, I'm off. See ya. Curse him, Skirty, in a way like that he is. Doesn't matter, we got what we came here for. Come on, let's go and give Tobias the good news. I wonder if we bought the other stuff from him, if we would get the money back for buying those things. I don't care enough about the stuff he was selling. But it might have been something you could do. Back here for Tobias. I need more people so I can upgrade my kingdom. So of course I gotta do these quests. Do you think... I would say now maybe I'm at a good level to at least fight that dark slime. But even then, it's like the magic problem doesn't seem like it would be fun to deal with. I probably need to just like equip specific things. Like he's weak to a certain element. Here, have a knapsack.
Hey!
We got back all your stolen things, Tobias.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Your Majesty. Now I have my sword back. I can go and help the merchant who hired me. Actually, it turns out he was working with the bandits all along. Surprise! What? Do you mean he tricked me? Guess I gotta go kill him now. Never mind, lad. These things happen. You mustn't let it get you down. I suppose you're right. I'll just try and focus on becoming a better swordsman. No bandit is ever getting the better of me again. You know, you could come and train over in Evermore if you liked. You're inviting me to your new kingdom? Oh goodness, what an honor. I'd love to join you there. Haha, now is that what I call a happy ending? I suppose I should be grateful that that merchant tricked me, just to look at how it all turned out. Yeah, this is one likes to look on the bright side, sure enough. I think you're gonna fit in just fine, Tobias. We did it. Great. Nothing else here, right? Gotta double check. Was that shop there before? Where am I? There's like a Swift Solutions here? I don't remember that being there. Yeah, I need to go up and look at it. Yeah, hello.
Oh, hello.
Well, hello there. You, my young friend, like to help people. I can see that from a mile off. If I'm not very much mistaken, this is your first time here at Swift Solutions, correct? Oh, well, you've asked for it now. My lecture on the wonders of this fine establishment is famous the world over for its length and density. Deep breath now. Swift Solutions is where people from all over the world come when they have something they need doing. From the smallest favor to the grandest quest, they all come through us. I wonder if these ones just don't give me people. Those who carry out these errands are rewarded with lovely little coins called tokens of gratitude. They really are quite incredible. And when you've collected enough of them, you can trade them with me for special prizes, or for hints on where to find new citizens to recruit to your kingdom. And you'll certainly be wanting to employ that latter service. There are plenty of people in this world who will only come to Evermore through me. Okay. So they won't, like, have quests immediately or something. What's that I hear you ask? What's happening if I finish all the tasks Swift Solutions has to offer? Ho ho! That's like asking what happens when the sun stops shining. People will always need little favors doing, so even if you happen to finish all the tasks I have to offer you, just wait a little while and more of them will be along soon enough. And that's pretty much the gist of what we do here. I say we, it's more me really. I ran out all of the branches, you see. Don't ask how, it's a trade secret. Alright, that's quite enough from me. It's time for you to run an errand or two.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Okay. Can I see what I can do? Scout new citizens, swap for items. Probably not worth doing this. I also am wondering, Grass Green Thread is here, if this is like a Radiant quest kind of thing. Take a task. Okay. Obtain some pots of sore away. Sure. I'm not gonna bother reading because there's a lot of quests. I'm just gonna grab them and I'll drop off all the items that I have. Just give everyone everything they need. Alright, and then report complete at once. I did it! I did it! I'm doing it! Feels great! You can't handle how powerful I am. Alright, and then there was like a couple that I couldn't do. We'll give you like a basic ass broadsword, of course. I'm glad it lets me choose. Is there anything else? Alright, so then... Scout new citizens. Oh, I get to choose. Oh yeah, so these guys... That's the guy I like! He's cool looking! I don't know who you are. And then he's good for the lumber place. Is this... So, this activates a side quest, though. Boost mining. Boost to any weapon-related works. Market gardens. Weapon-related. I can get everyone here, so I might as well just do it. No quests left on the list. Well, lovely, and then I don't care about items. I don't think I need to or should.
Oh,
Alright, remember, as long as there are people, there will always be tasks. So, like, what do I have to do now? Is just go turn in these quests, find the people. You're close by. So we'll figure out what you gotta do. And then my boy with the mustache is close by too. I'm glad he's ready to go.
Thank you very much.
Oh, hello, Evan. Thank you so very much for dragging Gao Jai away from the casino. He was so cool, you know, back when he was a general. When he got injured and had to retire, he used to play with me whenever. I was right the first time. I asked, but after that, he basically ignored me. I've been really worried about him, but now that you're helping him out, I think he might be on the way to becoming his old self again. I did hear that he was leaving Goldpaw, though. Do you know where he went? He's gone to your kingdom? Oh, lucky you. I mean, is there a chance I might be able to come to your kingdom too? I'm sure I would love it. I'm a skilled spear user already, and I'm getting better every day. You're sure to be safe with me on board. Okay, so we buy the right to do this, but we basically just get them. No questions asked. I have a lot to learn, of course, but what better place to learn than with you? Alright, but yo. I got best boy over here. Who cares about this apprentice? He's lame. You are rad. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Greetings, I am Cheapy, the greatest carpenter in all of Goldpaw. Wait, I know you. You're the young pup who founded the new kingdom, yes? I've heard a lot about you. You have the spirit, I admired that. And you're the look of a kind of timber I could work with, too. Very well, if it's a recruit you're after, I'm with you, boy. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Most whelps your age are too scared to look me in the eye. Yes, there's something about you I like. I'm in. Now let's run along and build us a kingdom to be all kingdoms, shall we? Look at him. Look at that smile. He also is a hammer boy.
so
Oh, and if anyone ever gives you any trouble, just say the word. Me and my hammer will whack them down to size in no time at all. Ruff, ruff, ruff. The girl that I just grabbed was a spear lady. She mentioned it. Oh, I get to teach her. I didn't realize that's who that was. Oh, hello there. Your name is Evan, is it not? The children have told me a great deal about you. They say that you have been helping people all over Goldpaw. What a lovely young man you must be. There's no need to blush. It is important to praise a child when he does well. Now, was there something you wanted to talk to me about? You want me to come with you to your kingdom? Wait, Evan, surely you are not the King Evan everyone has been talking about. Oh, what a stroke of good fortune. I would be delighted to become one of your subjects, your majesty. Anyone who does as much for others as you do is sure to be a fine king. We did it. We got some corn. Is that the thing that that one Higgledy statue wanted, corn? Because it, like, you eat the yellow, right? I solved it. It's the corn. I'd better return these young pups to their parents and explain the situation before I go. Suppose we shall meet again before long, your majesty, and in your kingdom, no less. I was really hoping that the kids would be here and they'd be really upset that I took their teacher away from them. I did not realize how great a man my master was until he went to join your kingdom. I wish I had learned more from him while I had the chance. Yeah, you're an idiot. Alright, where am I going? I have more side quests available. Just walk down there. I'm glad I noticed the Swifting here. I don't know how long he's been here. I might have missed him a couple times. But I eventually noticed him and got things for it. Loads of people, which will make me get richer quicker. So that's good news. So, like, the way those quests are, I can imagine that they will just randomly respawn from the Swifty. Because it's just going to be, like, random stuff like, oh, collect these items. And I'm like, yeah, I can do them. Nothing too specific. Alright, so I need to grab Blacksmith Guy and Blacksmith Lady. Good day, King Evan. I don't suppose you remember me. My name is Fitch. I once worked in the blacksmith back at Ding Dong Dell. Talking with a familiar face from the old place brings back so many happy memories of the days I spent there slaving over a hot anvil. Of course, I had to leave Ding Dong Dell when the coup happened. Lots of us did. We piled into carriages and fled the kingdom as fast as we could. Found work here and have been here ever since. I was lucky, I suppose, but I've been so worried about the others. The ones who left with me. But do you know what? I'm not worried anymore. I just know we're all going to meet again in your new kingdom. I can't wait to get there. Maybe I'll be the first. I already got Tobias. You're not the first. He has good,
Do me a favor.
sword, though. Now you will let me know if you need any weapons, won't you? It would be an honor to see one of my pieces at your hip, Your Majesty. The only thing I kind of hate about doing this is that it will make this whole area pretty, like, unpopulated. If, like, every named person ends up being at my kingdom. And, like, that almost makes me wish that the kingdom itself would be an actual world area like this, and not an overworld area where you're still,
Hey there.
chibi. Hello there, I've been hearing a lot about you. You have helped so many people. To have come to the aid of so many at such young age, this is no mean feat. Children like you deserve support and friendship. If there's anything I can do to help, please just let me know, You would like me to come and live in your new kingdom? Yee-hee-hee! Well, I must say, I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. We did it. And we got silver nuggets. She had a good smile, too. But we'll be happy to oblige. I look forward to serving you, King Evan. Alright, well, that's good. That's some good stuff. So, back to our kingdom. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe fighting that slime. I just don't want to with its aversion to physical attacks.